If I had to summarize American English with a single word, that word would probably be the word contrast. And you may not know what contrast actually means. You can think of something, though, that is what is considered to be high contrast. High contrast would be black and white. When you put them together, it's very visible. You can think of like opposite ends of the color spectrum. Very clear, stark differences. And in reality, more important than how you're pronouncing your vowel sounds, more important than how you're pronouncing your consonant sounds, maybe even more important than the words that you're using to stress, contrast is going to be the element that actually not only helps you sound more natural and clearer, but actually sound like the people that are around you if you go to North America. So today I want to show you 5 techniques that you can use to make sure you are using contrast in a way that sounds effective. And that probably, I'll be honest, is pretty different than how you're talking right now. I'll be honest, this is probably not going to be the most comfortable video for you, but if you are willing to try doing each of these elements and it works, then I need you to do me a favor. If you find that these 5 strategies actually do help you to sound more naturally, even if it feels really uncomfortable when you do it, I need you to let one other person know about what you've learned from this video and to show it to someone. Can we make that sort of agreement? Let me know if that's good with you. So let's talk about what the first element of contrast is. So the very first element of contrast we have talked about many, many times before. This has to do with pitch. Because the reality is, when I talk, I don't want to say everything at the same pitch. But the problem is that most likely when you're talking, you're saying everything maybe kind of like this, where this is probably maybe your high and this is maybe your low, and you're kind of just bouncing between these pitches for maybe 90% of what you say. How was that? What I just did? Could you understand it? One of the things with pitch is that I think most English learners I've met are using a range that's wide enough to be understood, but not wide enough to get that sort of natural quality sound. So how do we change that? Well, we have to incorporate some high pitches. We have to go higher sometimes. We have to go lower sometimes. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. There's moments where we need to go high, and there's moments where we need to go low. And even if you just tried to copy what I just said right there, there's moments where we need to go high, and there's moments where we need to go low. That may be very difficult for you. So try to say that sentence just the way I did it, and try to see if you can match me for everything I did. We got Emmanuel here, by the way. Ganchim's here, by the way. Sam just woke up. Deepo's here. That's great. And Milad's here. Ooh, how rude of me to like say all these things without properly introducing myself. Guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You are watching our daily American English pronunciation stream. Wake up, American. We are here Monday through Friday. Typically a little later, typically around 8 a.m. New York, to make sure that you can get in your 5 to 10 minutes of daily pronunciation practice, because I am confident that is what it takes to help you arrive at your pronunciation goals, is that consistency and that dedication to yourself. Because a lot of people don't dedicate to themselves what they need to achieve their goals. As I said, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. That is one of the 4 keys to a natural sound, including placement, pitch, breath, and trying to weaken your consonant sounds and strengthen your vowel sounds. Today, we just mentioned pitch a lot. Pitch is one element of contrast. It is not the only element of contrast. Hello also to world friends. So what are some other ways I can incorporate contrast into my speech? First one was pitch. The second element of contrast that we want to introduce is speed. And you can try this for yourself. Just like try introducing yourself. Try saying, hi, my name is your name, and I am from your location. And try to say that a little faster. Like, hi, my name is Jeff, and I'm from the US. Okay. How can you immediately make that sound way more profound? Well, I can take the same information and make it sound way more thoughtful and deep by playing with speed. So again, the fast way was, hi, my name is Jeff and I'm from the US. Hi, my name is Jeff and I am from the US. Hi, my name is Jeff and I'm from the US. Hi, my name is Jeff and I am from the US. Just by changing your speed, you can automatically make things sound way different and more profound, deeper, more thoughtful. Like you've taken a moment to be like, oh, wow, he's like a philosopher, that man. Just by playing around with speed, even though you're not saying anything profound. Like, today, my breakfast was very, very cold. Like the things you're saying don't even have to be important, but just by playing with the speed, you can add a whole other layer of drama with it. Okay, so the first element we play with to add contrast is with pitch. The second element is with speed. And to play around with speed, the third element I'm going to say is linking things together versus pausing. The reality is that I think we have a very negative relationship with pauses. We are taught that pauses show a lack of confidence, that pauses mean we're searching for the right word, that maybe we don't understand, that we have issues trying to form the grammar of our sentences. But the truth is that actually, when you pause, you're giving your listener a chance to really digest the things you're saying. So my challenge for you today is, if you have to use English today, I want you, in the next conversation you have in English, I want you to intentionally pause for a full second. And how long is a full second? A full second is this long. It's about that long. I need you to pause for a full second. I want you to do that 4 times in the next conversation in English that you have. Hello to Rick and hello to Gilberto. Thank you all for joining us today. Okay, so that's my challenge for you. Do you think you can accept my challenge? My challenge for you is, can you pause for a full second 4 times in the next conversation you have? Okay, so that's the third element of contrast I'd like you to play with. Pitch, speed, pauses. What's the fourth one? Well, I'm actually doing it right now. The fourth element you need to incorporate more into your speech in American English is volume. Because right now, you are probably talking something kind of like this, which is loud enough to be heard, but not loud enough to draw any attention to yourself. It's a very safe volume. But the reality is, when you listen to native speakers talk, they're not always talking like that. So, if you're willing to play a game with me, the next time you have a conversation, you have to incorporate some pauses. I want you to try to put in a whisper somewhere. The next time you have a conversation with someone, I want one word you say to be a whisper. And then the next thing I want you to do in that conversation, if you're still feeling brave, the next element of the challenge, I want you to get one word in there that you have to shout, like, whoa, wow, oh no. Okay. One word has to whisper. One word has to shout. Maybe a phrase. Okay. That's your next element of contrast I need you to incorporate. Pitch, speed, pauses, volume. The last element that is going to be necessary to really start expanding your vocal range with tools that you are not currently using. The last challenge I need you to think about is we also need emotional contrast. Because mostly what we are doing when we talk is we are talking in a way that is neutral. There's no real emotional value behind any of the things we're saying, which is a problem because the reality is few things in life actually are neutral. We often have feelings associated with different parts of the things we're saying or the experiences we have. And this is going to be hard for some of us. This is especially going to be hard for my male speakers out there. But this is going to be hard for us also coming from cultures where we're taught to be more reserved and less expressive. Because we're taught that that's how people should be. Okay? When in reality, that these are extremely important components of being human. Emotions are part of being human. And in American English, this is going to be fundamental. This isn't a luxury. This isn't something you just do for fun or to be exaggerated. This is a whole aspect of communication. You know, like if you were going to a boxing match, like boxing, you know, if you're going to a boxing match, you would not want to go to a boxing match with one hand behind your back. To be like, you know what, I'm going to, especially like, let's say you're in a championship fight. You don't want to be in a championship fight with one hand behind your back. Why would you talk missing like half of your tools? Why would you do that? Why would you use a hammer for everything when sometimes you need a screwdriver or sometimes you need a wrench? You can't use the same tool for everything. Okay. These are fundamental tools for achieving the communication skills that you're looking for in the sound you want in American English. We have to add some emotional value to the things we're saying. Okay. So let's do this. We have this sentence where you're introducing yourself. You said, right? Hi, my name is blank and I'm from blank. So let's try saying this. What I want you to do to try adding some emotional value. Let's just practice some core emotions. We're going to say this information with some core emotions. And I want you to try to express these emotions also with your face and your body language. Okay, so I want you to smile. Okay. And you're probably already going to feel a difference just by smiling. But I want you to smile and I want you to say, hi, my name is Jeff and I'm from the US. Okay. Let's do that again. Hi, my name is Jeff and I'm from the US. Let's pretend that you're really sad. I want you to make a sad face. What's the face do you make when you're sad? Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm from the US. My name is Jeff. From the US. You can even exaggerate. How do they sound in movies when they're sad? Hi. My name is Jeff. I'm from the US. Okay. Let's do another emotion. Let's get angry just for a moment. Can you be angry with me? Be angry at me. Get angry at me. I want you to try to feel some tension in your lower jaw. I want you to grit your teeth together, just like a lot of tension. Hi, my name is Jeff, and I am from the US. Okay. What's another core emotion? Let's get nervous. Imagine like a horror movie. Think like a horror movie. How did characters sound when they're like walking around the house and someone else is in the house but they don't know where? How do they sound when in that movement? Okay. Hi. My name is Jeff. I'm from the US. Okay. What if What? My name's Jeff? I'm from the US? You know? Can you play with those basic emotions? These are emotions that exist across cultures. Okay. Let's add another emotion. Let's maybe. Sorry, guys. I just woke up. I literally woke up like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, guys. I'm really tired. So let's Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm from the US. You get your morning voice on? Can you yawn and say some things for me? Can you do that? Those are your 5 elements of contrast, guys. Pitch, speed, pauses, volume, emotion. Those are your 5 elements of contrast I want you to begin incorporating into your speech. If you want to practice this, here's one of the things. And if you want to bounce, go ahead. However, I do think I have a program where I can tell you if you're doing these things effectively or not. Okay, because it can be hard, because the thing is when you practice on your own, you're going to think you're doing it. But then the reality is that you're only making a change that's this big when you need to actually make a change that's like this big. I promise you that's happening. Promise you. It feels really dramatic to you when you're doing it, but your listener is barely going to notice it. So if you want to avoid that situation, one thing I want to say, we have a group coaching program called Mission English. We meet multiple times a day for 30 minutes. Okay. We talk about these concepts in addition to vowel sounds and consonant sounds and breath and placement and things like that. If you would like to work with me multiple times a day, basically on these concepts and anything else that's interesting to you in American English, I would love to work with you too. You can even check out our classes by joining our Mission English, our YouTube membership. The YouTube membership lets you watch all the classes and you can interact with us online in the chat, so you still get the same information at a big discount. Okay. Whatever you decide, it would be great to have you work on all these concepts, whether you're doing it alone or you're doing it with us, in our community. Whatever you decide, work on these concepts. I need you guys to practice this. Sam says, wow, now Hollywood actor, love the demonstrations, but here's the problem. It's not about what if I can do it. It's about if you can do it, right? Apply all these things to your speech. You guys have some challenges. Let me know how they go if you actually try your challenge in the next conversation you have in American English. I will see you all later, guys. Thank you for joining me this week. Again, we have Wake Up America and Monday through Friday right around 8 a.m. New York. Starting a little early today. Thanks for being here. Look, there's a million pronunciation resources out there. So the fact that you tune in here is greatly, greatly appreciated. Can't do this without you guys. I will see you all later. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night and a good afternoon. Take care, guys. Bye.